Here in Bangkok you can actually smoke. It's very interesting what's happening in Syria. You see, the thing is, you've actually got essentially Christian countries, the US, the UK, France and Russia, which is a Christian Orthodox country, bombing the shit out of ISIS in Syria. Now, if you go back to the history of Syria, Christianity started AD 37 there. So what we're really talking about is we're talking about Christian people bombing Muslim people in essentially, historically, a Christian country. And let's talk about home worship. Over to you. How important do you think home worship is to the Orthodox faith?
It's gone through phases where it's been very important, particularly in Russia, during times of persecution, where home worship was, for many people, the only option. In a way, it's a return to basics at the beginning of the church, and of course it's sustainable.
It's sustainable? So actually what we're doing is returning back to kind of ancient Christianity in many ways.
Well, it's certainly going back to the beginning, the early roots. The New Testament church is very much built on house communities, so it's very much going back to that. And also it's escaping from the traps of being tied to big expensive buildings with small communities. So it's financially sustainable and it's spiritually sustainable as well.
Father, look, it's all come together now. A small bit of rain today. Could you close it? Look at that.
Yep, windows in, just going to be trimmed around. Doors done, and that's just going to have the metal work on it. Just finishing off with the stain and preservative.
And look, this is a really great effort by yourself and your son, father and son team, which, I hate. God rest his soul. But that's my father. But how important do you think that home worship is really to Orthodoxy? And we've now got quite a substantial garden chapel here, haven't we?
Yes. Well, church in the home and the icon corn and prayers in the home have always been central to Orthodoxy, ever since the days of early Christianity, and that's where it starts. So what we do here at home will be the spiritual basis for what we do just once a week or a few times a month in church for the parish.
Up. Syria was originally a Christian country in the 1st century, and then Christianity moved on. So all of these so-called Christian countries bombing Islam in Syria, which was an original Christian country, I don't understand it.